Hey, good morning, afternoon, night, anyone or everyone. I'm gonna I'm gonna speak English this time while we play and try out Pathologic 3. So it's kind of interesting my relation with this game because I bought Pathologic 2, reading a lot of good things about it, but knowing it was brutal, but never was able to really get past the difficulty of it. I like difficult games, really. I like games that engage me and force me to like try to be as best as I can, just get over myself. How to say that? But in Pathologic 2, the problem is that it was like more the kind of boring difficulty. It's more like painful to get through, and I know it was the point. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's still a game. But for Pathologic 3, I heard that it was more accessible. The game is supposed to be more accessible, and maybe there's no need also to have all this survival stuff like managing your food and managing your water, like all of this. I heard it's not there, and then I will be able to focus on the story, on managing my time, talking to people and stuff like that. And I really like the atmosphere in the Pathologics 2, sorry. And I really wanted to be able to dive deeper in that, but I thought like most of the game was something that I was not like very engaged with that, and I didn't go through the trouble basically. So yeah, here we are on Pathologic 3 that just got released maybe 2-3 days ago. I think just 2 days ago. I'm just checking a bit the options there. How many language we have? We have English and Russian. Uh, I was wondering if I would put the voice in Russian, but that reminds me there was no voice at all in Pathologic 2, so that's already a change. Yeah, that's a Russian game. There's not a lot of Russian game, to be fair, I think. But this is kind of unapologetically, how to say that Russian. I don't know if anybody's gonna like find this stream at all. Wow,
I,
it's very
Antonin
fast.
Dankovsky,
Wait.
Bachelor of Medicine.
Can I put some subtitles?
All my life I have been studying death,
Shit.
the greatest boundary holding humanity back. The powers that be were frightened of my search. My lab in the capital was about to be closed. But it cannot be denied that some phenomena might be found only in the strangest, most remote parts of our country. Little towns that are yet to be explored by forward-thinking minds. People accept the supposed imminence of death way too easily. We meekly follow our life's path to it, like cattle to the slaughter. But we shouldn't. My search for immortality has brought me rumors of one, Simon Kane, a supposedly immortal man, living in one such town. He might be just the proof all my theories need. The final patient. I need to find him, or else all my life's work is doomed.
Like the beginning is already much less brutal. Like I don't know if it's gonna happen, but in Pathologic 2 at the beginning, everybody wants to kill you. By the way, okay. So yeah, just stopping because I don't know if the time will progress, but after this intro, I can see that yeah, it's not as weird as the introduction of the Pathologic 2. I just want to know if I have any. Well, I don't have any subtitle, but probably there's not many cutscenes like this one. Interesting, huh? Yeah, so it's basically the same town as Pathologic 2. It's really I think it's more like a different version of the same game. Will I regret buying this twice? I don't know, but it looks much better for sure. Uh, and we are there still in this strange town with strange people. Like there's this kind of people with the round head. I don't know what they are though. Uh, okay, so well, we can see it's not perfect. Like it's PS5, but it's not perfectly. Uh, what can I say? It's not perfectly smooth. Just checking streamer mode. Oh, I have this high nudity. Can I remove that? Oh shit. Why I cannot remove it? Oh, I could. Okay. Yeah. Well. I'm removing this. I don't care. YouTube is gonna censor my channel. I don't care. I want the true experience. I wonder, like, if they filter such small channels. Uh, like, if I was a big channel, of course, that would be a problem. Mind map. Okay, just checking that. So I know there's something about time travel in this game. Like, there's different day, but you can go from day to day. I mean, you can go in the past too. Not sure how that works. He's talking about immortality. That's kind of funny. Like, really, it's exactly the same city. It's exactly the same. I wonder why some people like want just to play this game again and again. Well, I didn't go far in Pathologic 2, so that's why I'm playing this one instead. It's kind of obsessive from the developer, but maybe that's what people want. Huh? Let me see. But so far it looks like there's a bit less to manage here. What about my stuff? Huh? Now casebook, I cannot. Okay, perfect. Well, we'll start out. What about you, for instance? Yeah, okay. There's not like complete voice acting. Say a living, breathing person stepping off our train. Da, da, da. Why are you staring at me like a cow at the new date? My luggage is being stolen in plain sight. I got stolen actually. I did not realize that. I thought people were helping me. All right. Uh, do you city folk always take 20 trunks of shirt with you? It's written pretty small. Huh? It's written pretty small. Mm, okay, doesn't matter how many I took with me, if they're getting stolen. Nana. 8, though I had to sit on the last one. Oh, okay, that's the nice option. Shirts, you tip. That's the. I like the fact that all the choices are pretty expressive. Like, yeah, I was playing Metaphor Fantasio just earlier, Japanese RPG. It's 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 not bad, but I'm very annoyed by how dull all the dialogue is, and every option like it is oh fuck, it just everything is so straightforward and without any flavor. Uh, you're a street sweeper, as I can tell from your broom. Uh, okay, no, I like this one. Uh, it's an anti-dispersion. hmm I never heard of tuberculosis. You sure you're in the right town? We don't grow potatoes here. Right, of course. Back here, you still call it consumption. Are you going to help me or not? Hmm? Consumption. kids being kids, no need to be mean to them. Again, the kids. Some kids, a hardened criminal couldn't make off with my luggage at such speed. Should I thank them? Give them candy? Hmm. It doesn't really change much which options I choose, right? Doesn't really like change anything of the course. Maybe not so far. Later in the game, probably it's gonna be important. And of the kids, you're new here, fresh off the train. You're new in town, so watch yourself and heed our customs. No constable or patrolman will chase after children for you. Hmm. 'Cause the kids have their own thing going, their own empire, you see. Yeah, I know that. I know that from the two. I'm not going to mess with it. And if you find someone to do it for you, it's your funeral, or rather theirs. Although they wouldn't get a funeral, the tower would simply break them. Ah, yeah, the tower. Now everything that was there in the two is back. I don't believe myself in corporal punishment, and obviously I'm not trying to get into a fight with 10 years old. Yeah, could I negotiate? That's nice. If everyone timidly did as the proverbial Romans do, our Roms would still be murky for us, teeming with woes and prejudice. Uh, yeah, this one. You know what? If you need your shirt so badly, why don't you go looking for the tots that ran away with them? Just ask them nicely. These kids are like magpie. They'll trade your precious linens from the capital back in exchange for bits of colored glass, or even just a story. But whatever you do, don't hurt them. Not shirts. Yeah. Okay, I have plenty of stories to tell, and do like that sort of thing. That's the best. Why would I have bits of glass? I just about have one on my watch face. Yeah, vivisection. Say, is the capital a real place? Yeah, that's the kind of people who never left this city. That's the whole world. I wish it wasn't. In a sense, of course, the capital is a myth, and that myth is the real capital. Ah, the city does not exist physically? Okay. I wish it wasn't. The Canes came from the capital and made our town. So yeah, the Canes. I remember in Pathologic 2 as well, that's the yeah, the leaders basically. But no other real people have come from there ever since. So I was thinking perhaps Simon Kane simply made up the capital, along with everything else. Yeah, possible. Right, sure. And I'm just an actor. Yariel. I like the writing. Yeah. In a small town like yours, a single individual's authority can grow to be all-encompassing. I assure you, though, Kane did not make out the capital. What do you mean they made out your town? Yeah, this one. Okay, reasoning. Sometimes I need to. It's very small. I need to take a step back from the moment and think logically through something. Okay, yeah. What? What should I do? Warm welcome. Is that thinking here? Okay. How am I supposed to do research without tools? Strip sweeper. Says no one here will help me finding the missing items. Okay. I'm speechless. Okay, this one. Follow the thieves. Trail of ripsack cases. Oh, have to handle this myself. Yeah, this. But how is that sinking? Without them, I might as well just catch the next train back. Yeah, the most important. What the hell? I don't understand the sinking mechanism. Some objects can be useful, I can spot them easily if I concentrate. Hey, this game has like it has AAA mechanics. It has the kind of eagle vision or whatever you call that. Some thoughts will affect your mental state. It has like some kind of mental matter, like in amnesia. So I can concentrate. What the hell, this game? This is a very different game from Pathologic 2, really. It's the same place, it's the same kind of people and same atmosphere, but it plays very differently, I think. So what? Huh? Play? Oh, is there something here, for instance? The mini-map, huh? It's not a mini-map, the mind map, yeah. Can I zoom on this? Oh yeah, I can. Not really, actually. I can, but the zoom is super strange. Okay. Huh? When I zoom, it just everything goes away. It's supposed to be the right stick. Ah, but that's okay. No, I don't get it. It's okay. So what can I do? There's some stuff in this. I cannot take it. Loot? Yeah, I can see. What does that mean? Yeah, I can take it. Okay. So, yeah, I have to follow the set cases for now. Loot, okay. Oh, that looked like there was much more in that. Is that someone? No. Why is the game like it's a PS5 game? Why it's like so? Ah, shit. Why the performance is so much shit? Why is there a guy over there? I'm supposed not to take that, right? I mean, that's not my suitcase. That would be good to have some idea of what all of that means. Why some stuff is red, some stuff is in blue. I'm gonna take everything to see. Okay, no, that's fine. I thought like if I steal something, that's better. No, but it's still okay. Still that way, right? More luggage here. Okay. I don't know if I end up lacking of space. Yeah, there was a guy over there. No, or just people walking on the train. Yeah, I really thought the performance would be better, but whatever. We're back. We are back in this town. Yeah. Okay. How can I check the inventory, huh? The game didn't tell me. Yeah, we'll start lacking of space. I have so much stuff. Hello, guys. Oh, have something else to do. The stepfather. Did they say steep? Oh, the boy. Hey, back off, you. Get away from the girls. And from me, too. I ain't afraid of Uncle Ron when he boozes up. And I ain't afraid of you neither. I've got a knife. You can't hurt us, got it? Boozes up. Okay. My nerves are hanging by a thread this scene. Aggressive. Alright. Yeah, no, the first. Okay. Your hands are shaking and you've got those crazy eyes. Uncle Ron gets those eyes, too. When he reaches for a second bottle and the shakes, and then he picks fights. But don't even think about picking a fight with me. I got a real knife. I do. Yeah. If I look like that Uncle Ron of yours. Yeah, okay, this. Frightening streams. It's hard for me to talk to people when I'm too apathetic or manic. I need to stabilize my condition first? What do you mean by that? Okay, okay, the inventory is down. down button. Head swing. My state of mind can be changed with drugs. Some make me more apathetic, other more manic. What? Okay. I need to keep an eye on my mental state and supply of drugs. Okay, so I need to be kinda in the middle, and right now I'm what, like more I'm manic, kinda. Nervous tension makes me quicker. Okay, so what? Can you I have the description. Nice. Promicide. So okay, so apathy. I'm a bit more dull, right? And here I'm like more nervous and I can be like aggressive and shit. Yeah, stimulating. So I can take some of these drugs. Okay, so for instance, oh, okay, no. There's I'm doing quick slot here. Yeah, shit. Not what I wanted, but why not after all? So how do I use the one in this quick slot now? I cannot get it back. No, don't say me that. What? How do you get back the item you put in the quick slot? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I can't. I can't. Or just shit. Okay. Yeah, like this. Up like this and in the middle. Hello. They even have almost the same models. My god, they really didn't change anything in this game. Okay, no, it's quiet. It's dead already. But that heart keeps beating for 40 days. That's what my mom says. It couldn't have been dead that long. Do it. Tack it on. It won't fit in there. It just won't. Talia, we should have struck it in the belly, not the mouth. Life's in the belly. Everybody knows that. What are they doing? Nope. A locomotive's life sits in the front, with the driver. That's where the fire is, so the heart should be too. That's what Boulder told me. So they derail the train? Or they're just trying to steal everything? What do you have here? Oh, my prototype. Looks like it's still intact. Ah, be gone. Vile snake. You killed the other trains, didn't you? It's cause of you. They don't come to us no more? Ah, yeah, okay. Yeah, they have a special relation with the trains. For them, it's like some of the only way to get supplies, and the town is super poor, so... So, I guess trains didn't come here for a while. We were wondering, and we didn't know why they kept dying. We got to a whole graveyard. They're all rusted up, and they can't go anywhere. And it's all because of you. You stole the train's heart for yourself and carried it away in a suitcase. And now the train's all dead. Okay. If the train stopped coming a long time ago, it can't be my fault. I've never been here before. Yeah. The things I touch do have a tendency to die. You've got me there. You said yourself the train's heart is in the front? Not the front. I rode in a carriage in the middle. Okay. Yeah, this. Confess, he confessed. You must got Gota too. Got Guga? Must have got Guga. You said yourself the train's heart is at the front. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this. It's made of iron, isn't it? And it's round. And if I tinker with it, it ticks. That's a clock. That means it's a heart. A train's heart. Yeah, okay, pocket watch. A bomb! All the Inquisition's insignia. Okay. What is that? Yeah, or a bomb. Without it, the train stopped whirling. Stopped moving too. That means it's dead. So this is the heart? Obvious, right? Yeah. I don't know how to make you all understand that my prototype has nothing to do with the train. Yeah. Well, you know, A man doesn't look very shiny on the outside either. And inside, he's all red. Right. No, he's right. The body has different layers, but all the meat is made of meat. That's what Grandpa Burak said. Oh, Burak, grandpa of the grandpa, father of the protagonist of the first game, but I'm not sure it's the same here. Look, my prototype is not the train's heart, and it certainly won't repair it, but it is an interesting thing in itself, so let's make a deal. You give it back and I tell you how it works. I know. There will be corpses in the tail, a whole pile of them. What are these answers? I don't even get it. Hmm. Ah, okay. Mm, yeah, okay, this. Oh, Mom said the same thing about Mr. Marek, and then he hanged himself in the shed. Okay. Let me take the prototype. I won't run away. I promise. To win it up, you need to turn this handle clockwise. Okay, so that's the time trouble thing. What? Woo! We got some flashback. Hi. Are you even moving? Yeah. All right. What's in that? There's a bunch of medicinal stuff, I suppose. Alright. I'm just looting everything just in case I don't come back here.
We're running terribly low on mice.
Yeah.
And the mice themselves are a little feeble. A little birdie hops along the path of doom, yet
Hey.
sings its song.
They all speak with in kind of riddle, at least their kind of catchphrase. Ah, I found Platon, Platon, the philosopher. Anyway, to prime it, hold this crank and turn it clockwise. Chief, hello? Oh, for crying out loud. Your mind's flown away again. Yeah, prime the what now? This morgue is swimming in a gas leak. Yeah, that's right. Pulled the alarm because of the chlorine from lab 102. Anyway, the crank is stiff, so you'll have to turn it with some force. Hmm. Platon, are you crazy? There's a gas leak. What did you call me in here for? We have to seal the morgue and evacuate quickly. Hmm. How to read that? No, Danili? Daniel. Okay, no, Daniel. What we have to do is load that prototype you're fiddling with and use it to get into the morgue. A woman rose from the dead in there, and it will be, I think you'll agree, extremely frustrated if she dies again. We must get her out. Alright. Yeah. I was collecting tissue samples to determine the onset of rigor mortis when I heard the noise. I turned around and holy smokes! A woman was sitting up on the gummy, stiff as a poker, rasping her throat. Sorry. I started, I started toward her, but then I smelled the gas and pulled the alarm lever. Mm, yeah. Okay. Chief, you're braiding another one of your chains of hypotheticals. We need practical observations. Pull out the patient, then write the monograph, not the other way around. Okay. Tell me what I should do with this device, this prototype, blah blah. I already told you, but fine. Let's go over it again. You're holding an experimental prototype meant to dissipate tuberculosis miasma. How to say that? Remember the consumption task force? Kaufman, Gorski, Einstein. The I'd feel even better if we could leave this morgue. Yeah. Hmm. This magnificent gizmo disperses an aerosol of disinfectant. First, you load the prototype. There's a bottle of solution in the page cabinet. Best set, best set it on the table while you load it. You can't do it while you're holding it. Mm, yeah, I wonder if this we. Yeah, okay. Next, you wind the prototype up. To prime it, hold this crank here and turn it clockwise. Okay. Yeah, the crank is stiff, whatever. I don't know why there's so many choices that don't do anything really. Mm. Like in that case, just give me dialogue. Like no need to give me any option. How did you guess? And then I just release the contents into the gas. Okay, wind up the cranks and release. The gas should dissipate theoretically. Wind, release, dissipate. Repeat until you reach our resurrectee. Okay, so it's like more something to travel through area with gas. Uh, just remember, the chlorine will keep coming while our supply of solution is finite. Okay, so I need to be careful about how much I use that. And what about the deceased woman? Where is she now? What state? I actually like the ID, blah blah blah. Mm-hmm. The formerly deceased woman, Chief, before the gas became too sick to see through, she was sitting on a gummy at the opposite end of the morgue. From there, I know as little as you do. She may have gone back to being deceased. Uh-huh. Yeah, hallucination. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Alright, so, but, I don't really understand this mechanic. The longer I hold the crank, the stronger the effect. Yeah, why they give me choices like this? It makes no sense. Mhm. One load is good for 20 use. Acquired ingredients are readily available. Uh, I mean, whatever I choose, it changes nothing. Maybe when we have actual deductions to do, it's gonna be something, but here I don't. Sorry, there's no need to put this kind of thing. It's gimmicky, but yeah. I need a stimulant, an anesthetic, and a toxin. Okay. Mm, yeah, like it's even the same thing. The hell? Okay, add the ingredients first. Yeah, what the hell? Before you can use the prototype, you need to load it. Ingredients are in the cabinet. The loading station is on the table. Okay. So it's here. I can load. So I already did loot all this stuff, so it's probably enough for now. And then I need to go through the miasma. Load the prototype. Need to. Okay. So probably depending on where I go and what's the gas type. I need different ingredients. So, stimulant, anesthetic, and toxin. Yeah, okay, well. Thank you. Tac, tac, tac. Alright, I have it now, and how... Okay, R2 to charge. Release when the pendulum stops. Okay, so it's very specific, so maybe I can go through that now. It's not working. What do you mean? Yeah, okay, I pushed R2. What are they talking about? Okay, yeah, my prototype is on the left side here. So what? How do I select it? Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah, okay, that's... Oh, so I can select it. Yes, they didn't explain me how to select an item, whatever. Okay, so we go here. Okay, so I dissipated the miasma. So I'm fine now? I need to find a woman. Still fine? Yeah, I need to kinda rush, right? How do I know when the miasma is gonna come back, huh? $17. Oh, that's okay. I think I can waste them so far. Alright, I understand the situation. Where is the woman? Ah, she's here. Ah, I took so much damage. Spontaneous resurrectee. Are you death? You have Death's eyes. She has very red eyes. Have the eyes of a man who just walked through 40 meters of poisonous gas without protecting cook. Yeah, okay. Yeah, give me your hand. At the end of the tunnel, there's a second tunnel. Oh, can you hear me? Don't speak Kulinai. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the practical this time. Okay. Okay, well, it's not a bad way to teach me some mechanics. You know, a little flashback. Show me how to dissipate the gas, but yeah, really this kind of mechanic makes it like look a little bit more interesting than the two. At the end of the tunnel, there's a second tunnel. What does that mean? Mm-hmm. Mm. I like the first one. Like a coin falling on its edge. Or a Mobius strip. Shouldn't concern yourself with such things, though. Can I have my prototype back? Take it. It spins all boring, clockwise only. Grandpa Simon has clocks that spins every which way. Besides, the train is already dead. Couldn't save it in time. Okay, it's blocking its whistle, still smoking. Yeah. Stand transplantation at least a bit. Okay, Simon. We only got one grandpa between us. No. Yeah, what are those special clocks he has? I'm sick of this game. Go away. We're gonna play cat in a old hat. We still have time before the sun sets. Yeah, what about the microscope? We didn't take your microscope. Yeah. The dogheads must have taken it. Khan and Notkin got a deal. Recall Notkin. It was supposed to be like an old friend that's kind of a tug. All the war spoiled gets split down the middle. They don't care about hearts. Not in any of their many faces. Well, I would say need another one. I don't know. What does your microscope do? Is it alive? Hmm. Yeah, microscope is a kind of metallic pipe. Okay. Need to look at small objects. Oh, a kaleidoscope! To look at the colorful town. You can do it like Capella. Capella also, I recall this name. Uh, Not sure, but she has a she knows the children pretty well. Yeah, you know the word kaleidoscope. Oh, and defenestration. Sure. Mr. Marek used it when foreman Aoyun threw Uncle Ron out of a window. As it stands, you pass my belongings along to some other gang, and I need to go to them to get my microscope back. Am I right? Khan must have given it to Capella as a gift. Are you stupid? She hates kaleidoscopies. How to say that in English? Kaleidoscope. Wow. She hates kaleidoscopes after what happened to that stained glass. Now, wouldn't have given it to her. If it's something that changes things when you look through it, he must have given it to Grandpa Simon. Grandpa Simon loves things like that. Simon? Simon Burak? Uh, what was the name of the protagonist of the first? Maybe it was also Simon Burak. That would mean nobody age in this town. No? Uh, uh, I mean, the children wouldn't age. Yeah, Khan wouldn't give it to anyone. Not before he looks at it himself. Or after either. But he's honest. Even if he's wicked. 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 He'd give it back to the owner. If you find him in town, he'll deal fair. Well, I'm sorry, but I think I will stop saying everything. So I'm just gonna read it silently in my head, I think, for now, because it just takes a while. And if I put the effort of reading, I usually don't focus enough on what it means. The micro kaleidoscopy. Yeah. Dog heads. Okay, the dog heads should be the children, but the ones which have some dog masks. Hmm. Okay. That's good because I'm already a little bit familiar with what's happening here, so I'm gonna have a not the worst time. Lost the microscope. Okay, need to find a microscope and try to understand how to zoom. Okay, so 100 on 100 law. All right. So yeah, instead of managing resources like food, I need to manage my mental health. You had to do this in in Pathologic 2 as well, right? By sleeping. I don't know if I have that here as well. I need to sleep. Who are you, man? Odong. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that makes me think, yeah, is that real Russia? They have people that look like that? Is it another species or just the male version of the steppes people? No, because I think there's some other guy. Like the girls, they look a bit different as well. They don't have many clothes. But for the guys, they look like this. Or, yeah, it's just a kind of different species. What an interesting mask you have. It's supposed to be a mask? Wait. Go away, Snake Man. You've got sharp heels. Mm. Well, there's this kind of questions that are available at least in Pathologic 2. Like, it's never acknowledged. Like, well, these guys look very different, but whatever. Ah, it's supposed to be the worms. Hmm. Injuries we inflict. Uh. Yep. Open mind map. Lumpy man. An elephant man. Is this the worm man then? I've only seen such poor disfigured creatures in an anatomical theater. But at the same time, what also made Pathologic 2 special was the fact that, like, you get thrown in this universe and everything, like, ah, how to say that? It seems that they don't need to comment on anything that happened there. Like, there's a lot of stuff that looks fantastical and unreal, but in this universe, it's completely accepted, and they don't really introduce it to you. They just like go with it, which is an interesting way to set a to set a universe. All right, so yeah, I feel like I'm playing Pathologic 2, but different. Hello.
Feels like my stitches are popping.
Bad grief? Oh, I thought that was Notkin. Oh, so yeah, I messed up. He's bad grief, and Notkin is like a leader of the children. Mm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm. Mm. Scarlet? Yeah. Her bride. Mm. They run around naked, trampling the grass and flowers. Uh-huh. Oh, I think they have some kind of charm, the her bride. Myself. Coffin's the best when you need a chest. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty clever. Mm. Yeah. You're a tax inspector. Yeah. Mm. Start checking my checking my messages. Yeah, that's a friend of me that he was interested in the game as well, Pathologic 2 mainly, but now we have the 3. And well, I was also gonna test this to try to see which one I recommend, but it really looks like the 3 is the way to go for people who don't want to have the worst time, the worst time ever. Mm. Okay. Hi. The mind map, so I know stuff about grief. Mm. That's a big pile of coffin, indeed. I can't really talk to them until they have something to say to me. Right. I don't really know where I'm going actually. Do I have any quest, any goal right now? Oh, quite a long loading. That's fine. Kick. Material world. The mind is affected by interaction with specific objects. Huh? I can kick that. It feels. It feels. Okay, that might be useful if I want to get more angry, but I don't really know how that works yet. Yeah, it's quite pretty actually. I mean, okay. So for instance, if I hit that,
Migraine. Yes. This is a migraine.
migraine? What did he say? All right, where should I go? There's a trail, right? Don't. Why I couldn't? Yeah, it's so weird. I cannot pass. That's so stupid. Like they put this on the way. I could just like step over it, but no. Whatever. All right. Hello, you. You don't talk. You talk. You're. All right. Nobody talks. I guess they made it so it's pretty clear where I can go or not. Door. I can't do anything. Huh? Strange. Well, where's my map? Do I have a map? I have a map. Okay, so I know like if I go there. All right, now we go there. I don't think this game has any kind of compass, right? So I need to find my way to go there. But am I going the correct direction right now? Ugh. Okay, well we try to go inside here. We have some step people. Hi guys, you good? They have exactly the same character model. Do they? Who is Boss to Rock? It's like the very big bull. Boss to Rock, the father of all Katenge people and bulls. Is it like a god? No? Suok. Yeah, still not everything is introduced, I mean, but that's also for the character, so it makes pretty much sense. Immortals can't be killed. He chooses death himself. Who has Boss to Rock to change his mind? Come back to us, his children. The very like that's the very autistic response. Really, lobsters? They don't age? Wait. Wait. No, don't tell me that. Do lobsters aged? Oh, do lobsters die of old age? Yeah, I mean that's funny because that was one of the proposition on Google search. What? They don't die of old age, but they don't live forever. They stop growing, and their death is usually caused by the immense difficulty of molting as they age. Okay. Leading to exhaustion, infection. Okay, so they don't have the same mechanism of like our cells start dying, but it's just hard to mold. Well, interesting. The immortal lobsters. Yeah, that's interesting. Which is something I know I'm never gonna progress in the game if I keep talking about bullshit like that. But making me think probably the fact that our cells start dying at a certain age is something. It's a trait that's important in evolution. Like if a species doesn't have that, it means that the species would disappear. Somehow. Probably maybe not the species itself, but you know, after for biodiversity, it's just gonna destroy all the rest and the environment, and there won't be enough food, blah blah blah, this kind of stuff. Anyway, yeah, okay, both to rock. Oh, she already said it. Okay. Well, if you feel it, that must be true. Mythology. Okay, they wanna sacrifice the bull. Who are the worms? Like the girls too are considered to be the worms? I don't know that. Anyway, that's a pretty strange universe anyway. What do you see? You? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, why not? It's pleasant to look at you girls. I don't think it's gonna help me. Yeah. Well, why the streamer mode was like activated from the beginning? Do they know that I'm streaming? Maybe they do. Alright, so more people, children, I cannot talk to them. But they have so few models for the characters. Well, wreck. Well, okay.
Superstitions aren't real.
Why would I do that? Huh? What's happening? I don't know how this happened. Shit. It's not the same. Hey, what have you done with this gold? No talk. No talk. Yeah. Hello. Why are you calling me this beholder? Just repeating what I say. Pity the Academy thinks otherwise. I'm gonna say the Latin thing. It's probably normal if I don't understand what's going on here. Huh? Oh, okay, that was normal. I just didn't look at the correct place, indeed. I was supposed to look at something, like there was something with the bull, but I was looking backwards, so it didn't work. Anyway, I need the map. Yeah, that was the correct direction. I suppose there's not many directions anyway. Hi. Oh, you. It's like a vision of another day, isn't it? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I can run with a push of the left stick. Oh, indeed, it looks more pleasant to play this game here. Oh, that's okay. My friend, the black guy, and the plague doctor, whatever this is. And this is, what was his name again? I forgot. That's not Notkin, someone else.
It is canny to conceal that one is uncanny.
Sorry? He's like the drama guy, right? The theater guy. Okay. Yeah, I think this game should probably just be called a Pathologic. It's like a remake, kind of. They remade the first game and remade again. I think their goal is just to make the best version of this story, this universe. Probably like it's something that the creators of this game is very like they feel it's very important, and I can understand. Anyway. Uh, what? Is it breaking the fourth wall? I always have 2 or 3 lines ready in my mind. Yeah, that's perfect. Oh. Hmm. Okay. Daniel, yeah, Daniel Dakomsky. Dankovsky. Yeah. Uh, okay, well, I'm gonna play for you guys. If you say so. Is this just this guy being crazy and having these visions of people staging a play, but the play is the story I'm living? Mm. What? Is that a poem? No. Coat. I have a coat. It's good enough. This one is good. Uh, okay, so these guys, like, they represent the dead people. After like some time passes here. Yeah. Quoi? Hey, hey, is he pointing any? No. Alright, so it's exactly the other way around. So we got introduced to the same kind of character again. Oh, okay. So we have the, what's the name of this? The tower here? That's where I need to go. Actually, yes. No, probably not, but... Oh, it seems also the town is a little bit easier to visit because all the parts that's very annoying, I don't recall, but where you start off with a lot of fences and you always have like to get around the fences. Impossible geometry, yeah, I know that's the... Whatever it is, it looks like an only up level. You go to the future or the past? Mm-hmm. Yeah, this one. Simon Kane. Simon Kane, Simon Kane. That was the grandpa in the first story? Uh, yeah, maybe, actually. Well, no, Burak. He was called Burak in the first. I have no idea. I have no idea. No, but this protagonist has the real questions. How does that work? They sound like the polyhedron does. Okay. That just works. Okay, okay. I might be able to find the polyhedron. There's someone inside, right? Not you? Not you. Yep, that's you. That's you. Okay, some wolves. Come on. Ginger! There's really a lot of text in this game. That, like, if you remove all the survival mechanics, well, there will be all the mechanics about trying to cure people later on, but it's purely a narrative game, actually. With a writing that's actually very special. uh, Sorry. Maybe they removed also all the fight stuff in the combat. But I don't know, I have a gun, right? Oh, we'll see. We'll see if we do fight in this game. Okay. Is she supposed to be a girl? Okay. Well, I will have to give my watch in the end. Huh? Where is it? Well, I have to trade it, whatever. No choice. Okay, we can barter. Okay, trade item. I need to put it into the barter slot. Voila. Voila, we can trade. Fine, let's go. So you give me that, -3. I don't have to give my my watch, right? How do I change? Huh? How do I change side? Wait, with R1? Weird. How can I add only one? It's crazy, like it's not working well. Like I have 2 bugs, right? Really? Why they give just a few instruction but not the full thing? Whatever. Yeah, well, how can I... Well, maybe I have 0 use of that. Let's see. Oh, okay. Where's the... Well, the menus are not very well designed, whatever. Again, some, okay. Some flashback. Hey.
If we have the right conditions. Our current ones are only good for inventing penicillin. It's mold all the way down.
Oh, okay. Okay, so more instruction about how to heal people, I suppose. Yeah, it goes a bit faster than the Pathologic 2 for this. Yeah, she was dead. How? If anybody is on the stream, hello. Before I used to read everything aloud, but yeah, there was a lot of text, and I was a bit tired of doing this. So yeah, I'm just silently reading stuff now. Okay. When I reached this woman through the poison of fog, she herself insisted that she had died. Blah blah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna read a bit. We can't miss this opportunity. Unfortunately, the subject is having trouble speaking. All that time in the gas has weakened her voice. I've rinsed her mucous membranes and performed inhalation therapy. But you understand, I can't conduct an extensive interview. Okay. Shame. A first-hand account could point us in the right direction. But there's always a physical examination, taking a sample. Or an examination of her personal belongings. She came into the morgue with some items. Though, oh. I hope you can't hear me. No, I cannot hear you. Yeah. Hello. Are you a fan of this series? Pathologic? Because that's... I tried to play the 2 before, but it was a little bit overwhelming. I think I went through like 3-4 days. But after, when you have to manage everything like the drinks, the food, your mental health, whatever, I felt like had zero time to actually get through the story. And I'm hoping with this one it's gonna be a little bit more accessible. It's still okay if it's hard, but it's mostly a narrative game, not gonna lie, so it's a little bit annoying when you have like so much more to deal with. Okay, so I think we're mostly in the tutorial now, and they're gonna teach us. Yeah, I think it's not. I think it's not, and I've seen a few reviews that say stuff like that. Like, a lot of people say it's probably the best entry point in the series. Of course, it also looks much better, this game, with modern graphics. Even though like almost all the models look very similar, so I think they kept a lot of assets that they had before. But yeah, you don't have all the survival mechanics, or it seems so. I didn't see any meters for the food, for the water, just stuff about trying to remain in a balanced state of mind, I can say, like not too angry, not too dull. But this doesn't seem too bad, to be fair. Yeah. So yeah, she died, but not really. That's something that wasn't in Pathologic too, like people dying but resurrecting somehow. Maybe the disease is actually different this time. Okay. So, alright, we have this. Okay. So we need the microscope this time. Okay, well. What just happened? I have 100 slides. I guess that's just because I'm in my laboratory. And how does that work? Previous, next, select. Okay, I took the sample. I need to go back, right? All right. All right. Okay, how does that work? So I do that and then I understand better about the disease. Oh, it's different. It wasn't in Pathologic 2 for sure. Adjust magnification. I need to find red bacteria in the sample. Adjust the focus. All right. Okay, we will search for it. Ah. Yeah. That's too bad. Like on PlayStation, I cannot see your entire comment. I can see only the beginning, and after it's like cropped. But yeah, you're right about the fact like they try to go for an experience in the first two that's made to make you feel miserable, like in a kind of realistic way. And probably this one doesn't really go for this. I appreciate this, but I just thought it was too much for me to handle. Usually I'm pretty good, like when it comes to handling frustration. But I just felt like I was during, let's say, most of my time playing the game, 80% of playing the game, just making stuff I didn't enjoy at all. And for the 20% that was left, I was thinking, well, maybe it's not worth it. So I appreciate this third game came, and well, we'll see how it goes. So I need to find the bacteria, red bacteria. It's red. Oh, it's not red. I'm zooming in. And then they said adjust this. What should I say? What should I do? I mean, I'm gonna lose the minigame. I'm gonna lose the tutorial. So, okay, but I have it now, right? It's still not adjusted, right? Oh, I needed to zoom. Oh, okay, I needed to zoom like this. Okay, and what about now? Oh, okay, I did it. Okay, I got the game. I got the minigame. Just need to go in the right layer, and then you adjust, and that's nice. Did you ever finish Pathologic 1 or 2? I'm curious because yeah, every time I retried playing the 2, there was some other games that just took me out of it, and it's very hard like to get back into this kind of game. Like something that was more appealing at the time, maybe. So, okay, we examine this. Now we talk again. No, okay, that's not... Okay, no examination. Ah! I'm on YouTube and they're gonna... they're gonna take my video out. Anyway, yeah. I saw there was a streamer mode that I removed. It was 3 stories. Yeah, the one like there were different characters, right? And maybe it's feeling a little bit repetitive to go through it like multiple times. I think the 2 already was more accessible than the 1, right? And this one, maybe they went for something like try to get more people interested in this game. Anyway, okay, what should I do? The body part. Select body part. I can rotate. Inspection. There's too many things I can do. Okay, let's... How do I know? Should I check everything? Okay, check. Inspection mode. Alright, pale and gold, the skin... Yeah. Leukemia? Can we see like her face? We can't do that, huh? Back. Well, it's not making me spend time. Will be 10 minutes spent examining each body part. Okay, so maybe it's important to select this carefully. I don't know exactly. I need to find like some important thing somewhere. Oh, It's the tutorial, so I can check everything, I suppose. Inter-inspection mode. Well, yeah, the zoom is very weird, sorry. Bruising from repeated injections? Okay. Reverse arms, nothing. Legs. Up. Okay, I already know that. Is that enough though? Yeah, maybe there's nothing like specific I need to find now. And here there's something. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so you have a lot of redundant information, but maybe if I rotate, I can find some other stuff. Let's go back. Yeah. Oh, that might be enough. Okay. So, in a sense, it's a bit like an investigation game. I need to try to understand which kind of disease I can have, and like from what I recall in the 2, prepare some kind of medicine with herbs or whatever that would cure what I think they have. What is that though? It's just a microscope, okay. Okay, her belonging. Where are these? Did I mess up? Where are these? Oh, that? Concentrate. I still have no idea what is this, like why I can select different options, but it feels like that changes nothing. Yeah. Well, the herbs seem important. Oh, okay, I can check everything. Cool. I don't know. Papers, they look official. Okay, so she was like experimented on somehow, right? That's what happened. Chronic morphine addict, suffered from severe pain. Too bad with English, my accent is shit. Okay, if you say so, I didn't get it. Our miraculously resurrected woman has late-stage leukemia. Yeah, already knew it. Injection marks on her body. Yeah. So, yeah, we need to diagnose. Up.
Enough? No, not enough. Never enough.
Okay, so yeah, this time there's actually different choices I can take. Usually I thought like the dialogue options were like not really important. But what do I think it is? What do I think it is? A morphine addict? I don't think so. She was in trial for new drugs. That's what I thought. Just morphine addict. It's kind of strange. She would have been like south dead. Notice the rings. Okay, yeah. Maybe. What from self-treatment? No. I don't know which one it is. If I fail, what's happening? I'm gonna say it's the trial. The resurrection? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think anything else could explain it. Oh, okay. Maybe that. Yeah. What is Thanatica? Is promising from scientific point of view. Okay. Yeah, I guess whatever I choose there didn't matter. I would have liked there if there was an actual solution to this. I'm gonna have to treat actual patient later on. She wasn't dead. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's a lot of text. I kind of like the writing, to be honest, but it's very special in a way, and because you don't have voice acting as well, yeah, you need to be patient and go through it. I just don't understand why like there's so many options to respond every time. But yeah, it's not like it's an RPG where it has a huge impact on like your relation with the characters or anything. It's just there's some options. Uh, no, I still kind of like. Well, yeah.
Why are you drowning me in details, Bachelor? Street kids stealing your microscope is an amusing anecdote, but it's not the crime we sat down to discuss 2 hours ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's this kind of new stuff where I have a lot of visions. Interesting. What the hell is that? There's like a green. What is this green thing over there? Okay. Hello? Inspector, the special committee. He was sent to investigate the case of my criminal negligence. This folder is full of intentionally false data. Yeah, what the hell is this guy? He's not interested in the truth.
Staying at home, waiting, counting minutes.
Why are you drowning me in details, Bachelor? Street kids stealing your microscope is an amusing anecdote, but it's not the crime we sat down to discuss 2 hours ago. 2 hours and 15 minutes ago, to be exact. Focus. I'm only interested in what's important. Okay, so I know in these games there's like some kind of time travel, so I'm like far in the future after the events that's gonna happen in the town, after the whole plague thing, and basically it's the timeline where I saved no one, maybe, or like it's impossible to save everyone anyway. But yeah, so we recall all the events, flashback kind of thing. I mean, fast forward, probably that's the better term. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's exactly that. So that's what interests me because they go for a new kind of mechanic, like kind of non-linear storytelling. I don't know, like it might get a little bit confusing because I know we are not gonna like play the days in order or something like that. I never played Majora's Mask, but I really want to. But never had the console where it was on. An immortal man. Ah, so he's like Simon Can, I suppose. Hmm. Well, yeah, I mean, the way the story is told, like in these games, it really feels like it's not the same world for sure. People don't talk like people at all. Uh, they talk like they're in a surrealistic book or something like that. Uh, I wonder about this one if it's more grounded or not. Yeah, I like the uncanny kind of atmosphere they go for in this. Mm, proof of human immortality was the only chance to save Salantica. Well, yeah, that's something also I don't really see a lot of review mentioning all of this kind of metafiction. How to call that? Uh, Not metaphysical, but this kind of distance they take with the story. Uh, and yeah, in the theater, they just recall the events that you're about to see or you've already done. I don't recall exactly much what happened in the two, but if you go in the theater, you have this kind of very weird scenes. For me, it's just pretty entertaining. But yeah, reviews mostly talk about the fact the game is brutal and it's kind of survival, immersive simulation. But for me, artistically, it's a little bit more than that. Okay, the town's leader gathered in a town hall to form an emergency command to fight the epidemic. Okay, on the Thursday, huh? Yeah. And what was Daniel Dankovsky? Was, I repeat, the only qualified specialist in town doing that day? Yeah. I don't know. I didn't play yet. Apparently, I'm not going to do something very productive. Hmm. I was engaged in what? What? So does it mean I need to change the decisions I'm making for each day so the inspector doesn't like hate me and put me in jail? Okay, no water anymore. They required an hospital, but the one person who could set it up, what was he doing? Yeah, me. Where did you spend the fourth and fifth day? Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Well, it looks like I didn't do much more after the fifth day then. What? They're spoiling me the game now. Simon Kane is dead. Okay, they didn't tell me yet. Bachelor. Wait, isn't that supposed to be my character? Hmm. Okay, am I playing the inspector right now? I'm choosing like the the voice line for the inspector. All right. All right. You little shit. My character is so bad. So who cares what happened to the microscope? Yeah. Hmm. Changing roles. Hmm. Okay, yeah, we just changed the characters. That's interesting. Ah, wait. Does that mean that if I start doing that, I'm gonna move to the third day at the town hall? I don't know. Let's see. No, not yet. Okay. Yeah, fifth day actually. Okay, we'll recount everything in whatever order I tell you to. The plague destroyed the town in the sixth day, but I know there's many more days than this. That's not gonna be the end. So maybe step by step we're gonna like avert the catastrophe. I was doing what I did every other day, looking for Simon Kane. The town couldn't have perished on the sixth day. I was there for 12? Okay, yeah. Okay, no, I was joking. Green! Okay, we'll teleport to another time. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I also heard they got Akira Yamaoka for doing just one song. Maybe that's this song, I don't recall. So the composer for all the Silent Hill games, that's pretty cool. I think maybe it can bring some people as well, because of the reputation he has. Try this out. I'm surprised they have much more like cutscenes, much more cinematography in this one. Yeah, okay. They put me in prison. I did something stupid. Okay, I'm in my cell. Fifth day, huh? Save the fifth day? What? No, I didn't save it. Ah, okay. It's not saved, it's just that I arrived in it. Okay, oh. Stuck. View the minimap. Ah, mind map, not minimap, I'm stupid. Yeah. What can I do now that I'm just trapped? A grave. Okay, lie down and forget. Children are burying the doll. When you say that, I'm thinking I know this scene, right? But it has also a very atmospheric soundtrack, the Pathologic 2, if I recall. There's not too many tracks from what I know. But well, I didn't play this that long ago, but that didn't like completely that didn't have a huge impact on me, but I should listen to them again. I thought it was going well with the action. The soundtrack was good. Yeah, what choice do I have? Sleep, maybe to dream. Let's dream. Stimulant. Kick a trash can. No, the water's fine. In Mania, you're sharp and fierce. What do they mean? If I go... Like, that's my mental state, right? On the right side, it was Mania. On the left side, it was apathy. Apathetic. And maybe I can do different things depending on high I am on both sides, but I'm not sure. Starting perks. Oh, I hope not. It's possible, but it's kind of weird. Like I would have starting stats depending on something I do on the 5th day. Maybe. Uh, or maybe each day has different stats somewhat. But I don't think it does. I really don't think it does. What harmful side effects? Mania. Ah, okay. Still the tutorial. Still the tutorial. Okay, to move faster, fight apathy by increasing mania. Move faster, sure. Oh, hello. That's pretty nice. It's Capella. Yeah, I guess you can recognize that almost all the characters from Pathologic 2 are here again. Daughter of Fat Vlad, yes. And kids like her. Okay.
If only I could live a year longer. A whole, endless year.
Hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's right, but I think some people reviewed this badly. Well, it's been out like just for what 2-3 days. This Pathologic 3. Some people are not happy not to like have the feeling that you make choices that make you feel bad later on, and you have to make difficult decisions, and also go through quite an ordeal. But yeah, I don't mind myself. I think this game just is for a really specific demographic. I mean, the Pathologic games 1 and 2. Maybe this one again is starting to get a wider audience by making this like just more palatable for more people. Yeah, I don't think there's anything related to stats so far. I didn't see. Even if it's supposed to be an RPG. Future Mistress. Oh, I just recall. I will have to kind of make a break pretty soon because I will have a call to make. So yeah, like within 10 minutes. I'm probably gonna just finish this dialogue here and start over later. But I just hope it showed you a little bit how the game looked. But probably if you're a fan of Pathologic 2, you might like this one. But if you went through the whole story already, I don't know, it feels more like a kind of slightly different version plus upgrade, but it's still the same town, same people. You're not gonna be like very surprised about that. But I don't know. We'll see later. Maybe the story might be pretty different in the end. Yeah, you're right saying I don't know why I can see only the beginning of what you write. But yeah, the 2 was kind of a remake of the 1. That's what I heard. So this one is probably the same. In a way, it's kind of an interesting thing. I don't really understand why people would want to go through all of them. You just have to pick the latest one. If you're really a fan of the series, I can understand. But I'm just glad this version came out because I have a friend who wanted to try this out. If it comes out being good, I can just recommend this to him. I know he's gonna love it. He really likes like super weird games. Usually, he's the guy that also recommended me Rain World, which is also not a game that I thought was easy to get through, but it left some images in my head that I'm gonna stay there. I don't have the plague. Had a good night's sleep. Okay. Am I gonna be tried? Okay. Yeah, I didn't play everything you recommended me. There's some stuff like Lisa, if you know that. Lisa the Painful. I started. Didn't go super far. A very strange game as well. But you know, that's the kind of stuff I wouldn't have heard about it. I don't know if I played like super mainstream games usually, but I don't go super underground either. So it's good to have people recommending you, sorry, this kind of stuff. Well, I played Fear and Hunger as well, but I never finished that. I thought it was too tedious. Nature of Death. I was told you have an immortal man among you. Yeah, okay. Ah. Did I make a good or bad decision? I guess some of your decisions change something. I don't know what, probably just the mental state, but we'll see. Maria Kaina, I don't know her. Okay. Stack Rubin. That's the name I remember, but I don't recall who is this. I didn't go so far in Pathologic 2 to actually remember. Was like an old friend of the main character, I think. Or was this the main character actually? Oh, I've completely forgot. That's possible. He's... yeah. Oh well, okay. He has a hideout in the warehouses. Okay, now I'm thinking it's actually the main character of Pathologic 2, right? Stack Robin. Interesting. So actually that means... I thought it was more like a different version of the game, but it means it's connected to Pathologic 2, the story itself. Okay. Maybe he dies there. The Bachelor. Yeah, but that's not his real name, Stack Rubin. Well, I'll just check on Google because you have indeed a lab in the warehouse in Pathologic 2. So Rubin. I don't even know how to write that. Okay. Okay, Stack Rubin. Stanislav Rubin. Yeah, that's him, I think. Or maybe not. No, that's just another doctor, actually, I think. So maybe he's a character in Pathologic 1? Yeah, okay. Yeah, because the guy is called Burak in I'm very I don't know the lore enough. Mother said that a true mistress stands out by her timing And here I am, right place, but too late. Maybe I never become true mistress. Okay. Boom. Okay, so something happened to my mania.
I would like to know Maria better, for we will soon become rivals.
Yep. I still don't know how to save the game. I still don't know how to save the game. Maybe it saves automatically, but... Wait. I probably, even if I stop the live, I'm probably gonna pause the game because maybe it never saved. While I have my call.
What?
It's always saving? Oh, okay. Pathologic 2 wasn't doing that. But, I don't know. I don't want to take the risk. Pathologic 3 autosave? Well, I see some people on Reddit talking about it. You can't save everyone. Okay, that's not what I mean. Yeah, it seems there's autosave indeed. Oh. Yeah, I guess time is moving, but probably yeah, you're right. But it's possible that this is still the tutorial, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going a little bit. If I receive a message, I will just stop. Saburov, governor of the town.
Yes?
Okay, that's a lot of text. Just gonna say thanks. I'm a nice person. Yo, why did he try to go away? Okay. That's the reason. Let's be honest. Yeah, I don't know what time it is for you. For me, it's like 7. Exactly. But yeah, have a good night. And as I said, anyway, I have to get a call right now. So I'm just gonna pause this. But it was nice having you, and I hope if you pick up the game, you're gonna have fun. Yeah, good night. And yeah, I'm probably gonna just stop the live right now anyway. So, well, we resume in probably a few hours, I think. Hey. Anyway, have a nice day tomorrow as well and all.